Frequently asked question number 33. Can I grow succulents in a glass bowl? Now guys, to be honest, unglazed porous material pots like a concrete pot, terracotta pot or unglazed clay pots will work out excellent for your succulent because they tend to absorb excess moisture from the soil. In case if your soil tends to retain that little bit of moisture, and if you're using such pots like either a concrete pot or an unglazed clay pot or even for that matter the papercrete pots, these pots tend to work out really well because they're very porous in nature and they tend to absorb that excess moisture from the soil. Apart from that, they also tend to stay a little bit cooler as compared to plastic or ceramic pots, even for that matter a glass bowl as well. Now of course, if you're going to use a glass bowl, you can definitely not keep them out in sunlight because the glass will get heated and that heat will be transferred on to your succulent roots, which can be pretty dangerous, and your succulent might even die because of that excess heat. However, planting succulents in a glass bowl is completely possible, is totally fine, but you have to be extremely careful with watering because glass, as you all know, it is not a porous material. It tends to hold that moisture or water. I think a person might be asking about terrariums. Now, it's completely your call. If you want to do that, you can put your succulents in terrarium, but that is going to be a big mess because it's going to take a lot of care, especially while watering. But if you want to just go with the easy way, then go for a concrete pot or any kind of earthen pot with a drain hole. That is going to make your life much easy. But yes, growing succulents in a glass bowl or in a glass terrarium is possible, but then you have to be extremely careful while watering because a little bit of excess moisture and the succulent roots will start to rot. And apart from that, you cannot keep a terrarium out in the sunlight because the glass is going to get heated. Apart from that, always ensure that in case if you're making it for presentation, do not cover the terrarium from above. You know that there are closed terrariums which we use for our other plants like the foliage plants like petunias, or let's say for ferns. We tend to have a closed terrarium, but you cannot have a closed terrarium for succulents. The succulents will immediately start to rot. Remember guys, these terrariums are made in such a way wherein you can place plants that love humidity like ferns, petunias, small syngoniums, dwarf syngoniums. You can use those in the terrariums, the closed terrariums, but you cannot use your succulent in a closed terrarium. Your succulent will start to rot within a couple of weeks. So be extremely careful. Do not make it very complicated. It's as simple as having a well-draining soil, an earthen pot with a drain hole, and that's all about it. You can grow your succulents healthy. I hope that this video was helpful to you, and thank you so much for watching.